Hi. So this is an update on the bypassing the cross link. I mainly, uh, I finally managed to use the SteamVR and ALVR to bypass the need for cross link. There are pros and cons, but I can demonstrate on how it works. So say you have a headset without any wired connections. So what you do is on the computer, you will need to set up very quickly the ALVR software and the Steam software and load your application which you want to test. In here, I'm using the cyber signals to test. And then what you do is you put on the headset on without the cable. And let me start recording so that we can see in the headset what's happening. I go to camera, record the video. Wait, not yet. Wait, let me go to. Yeah, I'll go. Okay, Okay, good. So we can see in the headset what's happening. And in the headset, what we just need to do is we just need to go to the ALVR application and wait. And then do the recentering. And that is how quick and easy the connection is. So, yeah, there is some hand tracking. We can also use a controller too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now launch the cyber signals as a test. So I can go back to my desktop. I can start the cyber signals application. And this should load. Okay, so my cyber signals now loads. I can go in. I can start the roller coaster simulation. And this should, yeah, this was pretty well. So if your VR simulation is more research focused, more simple application, this works pretty well with no latency. So I think there are 5 users in here. Yeah. And also there's a typing application. In terms of graphics, I think we can handle up to this pretty well. So yeah. So the only drawback is that you have to use the OpenXR runtime, not the Oculus SDK, because the Steam only works with the OpenXR. So for any of the lab applications which are already developed using the Oculus SDK will not work anymore, and that's why I am pushing the lab to move towards the other SDK so that this works across multiple platforms. But I think this is pretty reliable without the cable and without much latency. And the best part is that when you are casting the application, I can't wait. So that when you're casting the application, you can read the statistics and the latency in real time. And also you can also change the refresh rate. And I think this allows the overwriting of most of the refresh rate, even more than the Oculus original application. So we do have a lot of control. It is not suitable for very high graphics, but for simple graphics, I mean, until this level, it works pretty well. So I think this opens up the lab a new room to experiment and the reliability.